this in winter semis. This is like, you look at this one winter semis, it's Advo versus Dylster. You're like, okay, you know, this makes sense. Yeah. This is the 2 seed and what I think is the 7 seed. Oh no, 2 and the 6 seed. Yeah. And then you look at the other side, it's Ellipsis Extra, and you're like, oh god, there's the wheel side. Yeah. That's why you have to ask these top players who have started using the wheel as their method of playing in locals. You have to ask them if they're wheeling, because that's how you determine seeding.
Yeah. It definitely does make a big difference.
Yeah.
I will say though, like some people don't wheel in certain situations. Like right now, I'm pretty sure Dylster's not using the wheel for this.
No. I think he was wheeling for just players he knew he could beat, like me.
So this just makes it hard for me for the top 8.
Yeah. Just do your little wheel image.
That was nice when I messaged him and I DM'd him at first. He's like, just put the random symbol. And I sent him a picture. I'm like, I actually had this in mind. He's like, at first I didn't have Roy. He's like, I also played Roy.
You put a wheel plus Roy.
And I'm like, all right, I got you. But I messaged him like, this is gonna be a one-time thing though.
Yeah. Top players, man, they make your life hard.
They do, especially for this image here.
Yeah.
But right now, speaking of hard, this does not look like a fun matchup for Dylster here.
No, I think it's when you have not these two. I don't think they played like 1 or 2 at most 2 sets during the last PR season. And it was at the Invitational, and it came down to Dylster getting a clutch run up forward smash, like a dash cancel forward smash, last stock game 3 at like 100, like when he was down like 180 to like 70%. So this matchup, the way that you see Advo play it is very kind of like choking for these characters who sometimes have not the best tools at dealing with zoning projectiles. But Lucina is one of the best characters at anti-zoning because at zone breaking, just because of how good her sword is.
Mm-hmm. She's not the fastest character, but it gets the job done. And then that Dylster with the sword, being considered one of the best, if not the best sword characters, definitely helps out.
Exactly. And when she's off stage, like this is where Lucina gets to be like a true menace. That, like we were talking about during the Advo versus Tryhard train set, the moment you have like Samus off stage and you're like a character that has really good edgeguard tools, you have to go out there and abuse it.
Yeah, you have to meet her. Because very nice.
Walk up slowly and forward smash. Crazy.
One really good thing about Samus and Dark Samus is that they can make it back horizontally, like even from low blast zone. But they're very floaty and slow, so you can just intercept them. And that's kind of what Dylster needs to be able to do. Kind of take Advo off stage, chase with a back air, chase with a forward air, anything you can, just kind of keep Advo away from ledge. Oh, right there. Very good forward air from Advo. I was actually expecting the counter from Dylster just because the first forward air came out. I was expecting the second one. But, rolling into the charge shot. Interesting choice. Right now, Dylster really having a hard time trying to get into this matchup.
He's really just struggling and trying to find a way to get in. And that's kind of like what is like going to be really crucial for him. Is like, how does he get in this situation? Yeah. You're just like being constantly pinned and just barraged nonstop by this like flurry of attacks. And Advo's like relentless about it too.
And it's very impressive, and it feels as if no matter what option you choose, Advo knows it, and he's already prepping to punish it.
Definitely.
It's such a scary thing. Because charge shot just sitting there within like roll distance, it limits you to a few options. Because if you try to jump, he's just going to chase it a fair or his air if he doesn't think he can get there in time, or just jump charge shot. If you roll, charge shot's going to hit. If you neutral get up, charge shot's going to get hit. If you get up attack, charge shot's going to hit. So you kind of feel limited in your options.
Definitely.
But I believe he ran it back to PS2. No, okay, I'm sorry.
Town.
I didn't notice.
I was thinking Town seems like
a good choice.
The choices I would have made were either Town or Smashville. You want to kind of choose these stages that have avenues of not promoting camping for Dark Samus and giving yourself avenues to move around the stage. Oh my god, he's dead. That was crazy.
Yes.
And I think he was dead even before like he tried to do jump inside B, because Lucina, her up B, she's not as tall as Mars, so her up B and her grab box is not as big. Well, but we got Trump Bears.
Yeah. I will say Dylster's really good at edge guarding. It's just he has to get in the groove for it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like when you haven't played a matchup in quite a while, it's not easy to just jump right into it and just remember how to play the matchup. Like, no one can just do that.
Yeah, no, you basically have to warm up, especially against another player at top level.
Yeah. These two are some of the best in the game in this state.
Here we
Oh!
go. Double forward, I believe?
Yep, and even through the nerfs, nothing is safe when you're that close to the blast zone. The almost kiss of death in that forward air.
Definitely a very good momentum shift for Dylster here.
Yeah, and the platform layout was just absolutely perfect for him.
Yeah.
So he's got to find a way how he can just kind of like keep Advo pinned at this back corner. Back air, oh, that's going to stuff him out too, and we are back down to one stock apiece. Though the percent lead is in Advo's favor, or in Dylster's favor. Advo, we've seen time and time again, this dude knows how to make a comeback when he's down from a lot.
I mean, plus also, playing Samus really helps out for these disadvantaged stage. Okay, up throw. Not going to do it.
Kill.
We in ultimate.
That move is nerve. That bear should kill. There was like, wasn't sure if we're going to kill because Smash or Town and City's got such a high upper blast zone, but the side blast zones are a little small. Yeah. So you weren't sure if like Advo was like quite hitting that corner where it's like the perfect angle.
It definitely did work out in Dylster's favor, those platform layouts. Once again, for second stock and third stock, helping him out a lot.
But here we go. Yep. Game number 3 of this winter semis. Dylster looking good, making a huge turnaround from his first game. And I don't think we're going to see a character switch from Advo. So we're seeing the same matchup for 3 games straight. Lucina versus Dark Samus. Let's get into this. I missed the counter pick stage, but FD. I was like, I think it's going to be one of the big stages.
Oh, I just came in and this is game 3. Nice. Oh.
Yeah, it's been a really crazy set so far, actually. So I'm very happy to see that it's gone to a game 3, especially when this is like, these are the 2 PR players left in winner's bracket.
That's to be expected because our PR players, especially just Michigan, is so close in terms of the PR players. I love it. All of our PR players are able to beat each other, I feel.
Oh, definitely. It doesn't matter if you're 15. Like, Try Her Train 15 beat Zanotto in bracket at a Smash Field before, so it's very possible.
I love Michigan. But enough about that. We have this matchup right here. Honestly, this matchup does not seem that awful for Dark Samus. Sure, she is combo food for Lucina's wonderful sword there, but it's just when you out neutral Lucina, which is something that Advo is extremely capable of based on how his neutral play works, it's not going to be easy.
This matchup, as Lucina, so I can get my a perspective on it, is whoever is in disadvantage is losing 100%. Like, both these characters just body the other one in disadvantage so dominantly that it really becomes how can I get out? Like, how do I just get out of this? How do I get out?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I understand that. It's just these 2 characters are completely neutral based. Sure, Samus can go in the air, but her game is in the neutral by and large.
This is what the name of Advo's game has been. Get him off stage, pin him on the ledge, drop a bomb, and read whatever their off-ledge option is. And that charge shot not going to kill from cross stage because it is just so stale. And even that F-tilt from mid-stage isn't going to kill.
These 2 are so close. Oh, that's finally going to be able to get it with the edge guard. That's nice.
Advo definitely was aiming for the ledge in that instance, but the moment that he wasn't going to hit the ledge, Dylster recognized it, scoops out a back air, gives him 2 scoops of Baskin Robbins ice cream, he's out of there. But immediately, Advo just fights right back, and we're down to pretty much even percent in stock number 2.
Advo being able to pull out his lead, but then again, do you really have a lead about 30% when you're fighting Lucina? Not truly. But I'm trying to see what Dylster's trying to do here. He just can't land. That's what was wonderful about Samus. She's able to keep you in the air for so long. There's little you can do about it.
Yeah. Nice parry. Oh.
Parrying is a neat mechanic, but it's unfortunate that Dark Samus has the little she can get off it.
Definitely. Oh, man. You can tell every time that Dylster's going out for these edge guard attempts or just trying to get himself in a position where he's going to be, if he gets the hit, Advo goes off stage and he's stuck off there having to deal with Lucina edge guarding. But Advo just always knows how to place the right move there.
Yeah, that retreating jab was really good for him because that proc Dylster to try to go in. He didn't expect him to probably go for the second jab. That's really nice.
Back throw. All right, trying to get something. Oh, he was trying to go for that forward smash was like, all right, this is high risk, high reward. I just need to go for this.
He had it because that was the air dodge end lag, but it was just enough time for Advo to come back. But now back off stage.
Yep, forward air, no jump on Advo, so he's going to have to just up in this situation.
This is exactly where Dylster shines because Dylster has some of the best edge guarding in Michigan. I mean, that is
Oh
even
my
Lucina,
God.
but Advo able to come back.
In that instance, I really think Dylster just had to sit on the ledge and just wait to like down B. But when you're in these situations and you're down in percent, you just want to end it quickly and you restore like neutral. This is like, ooh, charge shot. And this is starting to get into a bad position for Dylster. He's got to watch out on these aerial approaches because you can see Advo is just hunting with these back airs.
This is just a weakness of a character like Lucina. She has killed tools, but if you're at this kind of percent, it's gone. That's it.
And that is the set ender.
I think whenever you see a Samus under the button, you just expect.
Oh, yeah, especially since